Kristen Van Dyke in Albuquerque. It's not a bad start.
No, it's really nice actually. Not too cold. Temperatures are in the 40s. Look at that gorgeous sunrise. You know, we get a lot of these really pretty sunrises and sunsets whenever we see a change to the weather pattern, which means moisture moving in. Right now it's in the upper levels, but we will start to see it get down a little bit lower, and that could actually mean a few sprinkles for us later this afternoon. Winds, though, are going to be very pesky for us this afternoon. In fact, wind advisories in effect for Albuquerque. We can see winds up near 45 and maybe even 50 miles an hour later on today. But right now, winds not too bad. Southeast at 8, wind chill at 40. The mildest start we have seen all week. Along with the wind, of course, comes the snow across northern New Mexico and southern Colorado. This is a look at Wolf Creek Pass. You can see the snow on the roads. Travel is going to be very tricky for you up in the northern part of the state as we continue to deal with the system that's up in Colorado. It's going to bring in more snow through the day today, especially this evening, but definitely some good news. The ski resorts need it. This is a live look from Taos Ski Valley, and you can see the cloudiness, some snow coming down. It's been fairly light this morning. It'll stay mainly on the light side through the first half of the day, but by the time we get into the evening hours, we'll start to see it pick up, and we should see it continue to pick up through the overnight hours. As far as temperatures are concerned, again, really, really mild, and you have to get up in elevation just to get to the snow just because of how mild it is. Temperatures above freezing just about everywhere. 45 in Santa Fe, Albuquerque in the mid-40s. We're in the 60s down in the southeast, upper 30s for the Four Corners. Even Taos down in the town itself starting off in the upper 30s this morning. Wind speeds right now still pretty breezy, not quite as windy as it was yesterday morning up in the northeast. Winds will continue to pick up with the strongest winds across central and southern New Mexico as we go into the afternoon. Right along the central mountain chain and just east of there, winds could gust between 55 and 60 miles an hour. So some dangerous winds for you as you head to the east with the winds coming in from the west and southwest. Skies right now mostly cloudy. Again, a little bit of shower activity up in our northern mountains, but not a whole lot to talk about just yet. This is how things will play out as we go through the day. As we continue to go through this hour, we're going to see on and off light spotty snow in the northern mountains. Snow will continue up in the San Juans, up in southwest Colorado. For everyone else, just mainly dealing with the cloud cover. Going into the afternoon, this is at 8 o'clock, so once we get past the 5 o'clock hour, you can see how the snow kind of intensifies here. This is also when some of the lower elevations that will be above freezing today, we'll start to see those temperatures come down below freezing. So northwest New Mexico, places like Farmington, that area, we'll start to see accumulating snow. This is when the snow will start to pick up in intensity. Northern mountains too. And then we'll continue with it on and off through the overnight hours. By the time we get to tomorrow morning, this is at Saturday, tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., it gets really, really spotty across northern and northwestern New Mexico. And as you can see, that's where most of the moisture stays, up in the north and northwestern part of the state. Going through the day tomorrow, just more cloud cover, more wind mainly, on and off periodically. We'll see a little bit of light snow here and there for the northern mountains, and then going into Sunday, moisture shifts to the east, and this is where we could see some scattered rain down to Roswell and Carlsbad. This is Sunday morning. We'll really have to wait until the afternoon hours to get those showers going there, but by Sunday morning we could start to see some snow up in northeast New Mexico, where you're kind of getting left out for now. So here's a look at how things are going to play out across the state. Windy today, still very warm unless you're up in the mountains. Storm system will continue to track by to our north. Tomorrow, some lingering light snow here and there across the northern part of the state up in the mountains. Another windy one. Still fairly mild in the southeast, so Albuquerque, you'll notice a definite chill tomorrow, and then everybody gets in on the cool off as we go into Sunday. Sunday, moisture surges back into eastern New Mexico. We'll see a little bit of a mix out across the central parts of the state, and then a little bit more snow for our resorts on Sunday. Here's a look at your forecast for southern Colorado. Mostly cloudy skies with snow showers on and off. Still in the clear for the town of Durango itself. You have to get up into the mountains really to get the snow going, but we could see a little bit of light snow in Durango later on today and tonight. Starts to taper off tomorrow, then more snow in the forecast for Monday. Your forecast for the northwest, a little bit of rain today. You have to get up in elevation to get any of the snow going. Temperatures drop this evening. That's when we can see accumulating snow across the far northwestern part of the state. Some areas could see a few inches overnight tonight. Your forecast in the southwest, windy, winds will gust to 45 miles an hour with more cloud cover around. Not enough moisture to really get showers going there, though. Next week looking better for you. Southeast New Mexico blowing dust. Showers will return to the forecast by Sunday. Temperatures will drop to 80s today, but back to the 50s for the second half of the weekend. For the northeast, very windy again today, staying mainly dry, watching for snow chances Sunday, and you can expect at least blustery conditions through the weekend. They're not as bad as what we'll deal with today. Northern mountains, some on and off snow at times picking up in intensity this evening. Winds will gust to 55 miles an hour. In Santa Fe, not quite as strong in the mountains, but do expect strong winds and low visibility at times when those winds blow with the snow coming down. Santa Fe, slight chance for a little snow tonight, looking at a slightly better chances for Sunday, but still not looking too good for the lower elevations, mainly a mountain event. East Mountains highs in the 50s and 60s with more strong winds, and for the metro, low 60s today. Slight chance for a stray shower this afternoon, better chances for showers on Monday, and temperatures drop big time. We're back to the 40s for highs as we go into the weekend.
All right, thank you for the big heads up this morning, Kristen.
All right, we've got the 5 things you need to know before you head out.